Hi, good afternoon, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's me speaking.
Hi, Jonathan. This is Walter again. Glad we're able to connect.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, this one is on a kind of low battery. Kind of, yeah.
No worries. I know we had some issues earlier. I don't know if it was bad reception or just some technical issues, but glad we're able to connect. So we'll go ahead and just kind of get to it. I wanted to talk to you a little bit in regards to your work history, and then that way I'll explain to you about the position, and then hopefully by the end of the call we'll see if it's a mutual fit for both of us. Sound good? Great, great. So in regards, I think we were talking in regards to having canvassing experience, and you said that's something you like doing, like being outdoors. Um, when it comes to roofing and sales, what do you know about that?
Not too bad. Um, get get it. This bonus or something is people are signing up for roofing as well as solar. And solar is good for the community too, and there's actually the government is paying people to convert to solar energy versus regular energy.
Yes, there are a lot of advantages when it comes to going solar. Basically, just to kind of put everything in a nutshell, what we're trying to do is we're trying to go ahead and offer our information, provide our services to the community from Energy Advantage Roofing and Solar. So basically, what we're trying to find is finding, energetic candidates who are going to be personable, who like going out, talking to meeting new people, and just offering our services. At the end of the day, they don't really have to sell. There are salesmen that are able to finish that. So I guess the best way to put it is, you'd be over there offering the introduction, getting people interested, and then just basically setting up an appointment for a closer to go ahead and close them. So it's a little bit more on just kind of providing information, being friendly, kind of building some rapport with the homeowner, and then just pretty much getting them to commit to an appointment in a later date or time, and then that way the closer would sell. So, and then again, there are bonuses, of course, when if you sign up people, if that's something that's motivational for you. But let's go ahead and talk to you. I think where we left off. At the moment, are you currently employed, Jonathan? Okay, so not employed. So then at this point in time, you'd be available to start probably sooner rather than later. Okay, great. And then in regards to what would you say is something that you're looking for in your next role? Okay, so good amount of money. How do you feel about, I guess, kind of saying what you get is what you, no, what you put is what you're gonna get. About that saying, kind of saying if you work hard, you do your job and everything, and then you get paid good. Is that something you feel comfortable with? Great, good.
Yeah, I'll be
Oh,
coming.
okay. And then in regards to, I guess, company culture, what would you say is something you look for in a company? I know, you say you want to make good money, but what about the company? What would you say? Okay, that makes sure that you're taken care of, that values the employee. All right. And then when it comes to pay, what would you say is something you want to make? If you were to put a number on it based on finances, previous jobs.
Yeah, I expect it to job right now. Doesn't really matter.
Okay, so just kind of open to something that's fair to what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay. And then when it comes to schedule, the schedule that we kind of have in mind would be, based on the customer's hours. Do you have a preferred schedule? Or let me ask you this. When you were working canvassing, what was the schedule you were working?
Three, two, three.
Okay, so we'd say it was part-time.
Yeah.
Okay. In regards to a schedule that you're open to work now, what would you say that would be?
I,
Okay, no worries. I'll go ahead and notate that down with like Saturday mornings off. And then in regards to kind of just working towards not too early, since you were starting at 10, would you say um able to kind of start a little bit later on in the day?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. And then when it comes out to kind of I'm not sure if you had a chance when we saw your resume on Indeed, if you looked at the position. Did you see the job description?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Anything that kind of stood out, anything that, you'd want to talk about at this point?
Not just more between that and
All right. And just a couple more questions. What would you say is something that you would say would be a short-term goal and a long-term goal for yourself, either professionally or personally?
short term.
Okay, just kind of something that offers you stability where you can kind of, be there for a while.
Yeah.
All right. And then one of the final things would be, so at the moment you don't have a car, but would you happen to have a driver's license and can pass a background check? Okay, no worries. All right. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now, Jonathan, is I'm going to go ahead and just tell you a little bit about the company, about the position. Um, so again, so Energy Advantage Roofing and Solar is an industry leader in the storm restoration industry. We're covering from roofing, solar, siding, windows, and gutters. So we're able to restore residential, multifamily, and commercial exteriors with a focus on quality and timeliness, with a very strong focus on business and personal development. We want to go ahead and take care of the customers with whatever they need for their home. So we're looking for, again, motivated people, people that kind of are personable, have a good attitude, are willing to grow and be coached. Um, so I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about the responsibilities for this role. Basically, as a canvasser, you're able to go ahead and just knock on doors, approach individuals in public places, and initiate conversations. Um, Distribute promotional materials or information packets as required. Like I mentioned, just get people interested. Follow a predetermined script or talking point. So what we do is we do offer some scripting, but again, your own personality will be able to bring that out. Just is that kind of what you were doing before?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, just meet daily or weekly targets for the number of interactions completed, and then of course report back to a team leader or supervisor on a regular basis. We need someone with excellent communication skills, friendly personality, ability to remain composed and positive during challenging or rejection situations. When people close the door or say, no, I'm not interested, just kind of able to offer rebuttals. Someone reliable and punctual with a strong work ethic. And again, prior experience in either sales, customer service, or canvassing. That's something that we see on your resume that you've done before.
Yes.
All right. And then in regards to being able to work flexible hours, in regards to the hours, again, Tuesday through Saturday is kind of what we're looking for, but again, it would be towards the afternoon. Okay. Okay. And then in regards to, we do have a couple things because we are kind of looking for, again, either people that are were going to school or students where we can offer pretty much based on the hours that they work, they would be able to get a $3,000 scholarship with uncapped commissions that are able to make that. Or if at this moment in time you're not planning on going to school anytime soon, it would be somewhere between 15 to $20 hourly pay plus bonuses. Okay. It just depends on the experience.
Um, yeah, sure.
Okay, what would you say would be something you're looking for to make?
I'm looking at 20, close to 20.
Okay, great. I'm gonna go ahead and notate that down. So I would say, would you say probably 18 would be the lowest, but closer to 20?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. I'm just glad we're able to get that out. And let's see, there are opportunities for growth. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, Jonathan, is let's see if there's anything else. Based on everything we've gone over with today. I know we talked about, you said you want to make closer to 20 dollars an hour. Besides that, what would you say is something that might stop you from moving forward in this position?
You get a steady job, so that would be this. Shit, I mean, I have experience in the role, so it just would depend if I would get an opportunity or they would get the money, I would have to get paid. I'm trying to get some money.
Okay, no, no worries. Just want to make sure you're getting compensated for the work that you do. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do this, Jonathan, is I'm gonna go ahead and send you what's called a Spark Hire link. What this is, it's I'm gonna send you a link to your email, and it's gonna consist of about 6 to 8 questions where you go ahead and answer and record your responses. What would be the best email to send this out to, Jonathan? So it's Jonathan Hinkston at yahoo.com. Okay, great. And you do have access to this email? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and send this out to you right now. And then once you go ahead and receive it, like I mentioned, it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. You just go ahead, record your responses. You can do this via your smartphone. Once we go ahead and get that returned back to us, we'll go ahead and follow up with you for the next steps of for the job interview process. Sound good? Okay, great. So it's going to be from a Spark Hire link. It might say Mitsuoka and Company on the headline, but once you go ahead and receive that, go ahead and record your responses, and then it'll get sent back to us. Okay? Any other questions you might have for me at the moment? Okay, thank you so much, Jonathan, and enjoy the rest of your day.